The Cat in the Shoebox. Emma is at home. It is Saturday morning. The sky is gray. Rain falls outside. Drip, drip, drip. Emma looks out the window. "I cannot play outside," she says. Mom is in the kitchen. She is making tea. "You can read a book," Mom says. Emma sits on the sofa. She opens a book. Then she hears a sound. Meow. Emma looks up. What was that? She listens again. Meow. The sound is soft, very soft. Emma stands up. Mom, I hear a cat. Mom stops making tea. A cat? Yes, Emma says. I hear meow, meow. Mom hears it too. It is near the door, Mom says. Emma runs to the front door. Mom follows her. Emma opens the door a little. Rain is falling. The steps are wet. A small shoebox is near the door. The box moves. Emma's eyes get big. The box is moving, she says. Mom bends down. Be careful. Emma looks inside the box. There is a tiny kitten. The kitten is gray and white. It is wet. It is shaking. Meow. Oh no, Emma says. Poor kitten. Mom picks up the box. Bring a towel, she says. Emma runs to the bathroom. She gets a soft towel. Mom puts the box on the floor. Emma gently wraps the kitten in the towel. The kitten is very small. Its eyes are big. Its nose is pink. Emma smiles. Hello, little cat. The kitten says, meow. Mom says, it is cold. Emma holds the towel carefully. Can we keep it? Mom shakes her head. First, we need to find the owner. Emma looks sad. But it is alone. I know, Mom says, but maybe someone is looking for it. Emma nods. What can we do? Mom gets a small bowl. She puts warm water in it. First, give it some water. Emma puts the bowl near the kitten. The kitten smells the water. Then it drinks. Lap, lap, lap. Emma smiles. It is thirsty. Mom looks at the shoebox. There is something inside. Emma looks in the box. There is a small blue ribbon. There is also a note. The note is wet. Mom opens it carefully. The note says, Mimi. Emma reads the word. Mimi? Mom nods. Maybe that is the kitten's name. Emma looks at the kitten. Are you Mimi? The kitten looks at Emma. Meow. Emma laughs. I think yes. Mom says, we should ask the neighbors. Emma puts Mimi in the towel. Mom holds an umbrella. They go next door. Emma knocks. Knock, knock. Mr. Brown opens the door. Hello, he says. Emma shows him the kitten. Is this your cat? Mr. Brown looks at Mimi. No, he says, but she is cute. She was in a shoebox, Emma says. Mr. Brown looks surprised. A shoebox? Yes, Emma says, near our door. Mr. Brown says, ask Mrs. Bell. She has cats. Emma and Mom walk to the next house. Mrs. Bell opens the door. She has white hair and kind eyes. Hello, Emma, she says. Emma shows her the kitten. Is this your cat? Mrs. Bell looks closely. "Oh, that is not my cat," she says. "But I saw a little girl looking for a kitten this morning." Emma's eyes get big. "A little girl?" "Yes," Mrs. Bell says. "She lives in the yellow house." Emma looks down the street. There is a yellow house on the corner. "Thank you," Emma says. Emma and Mom walk to the yellow house. The rain is softer now. Drip, drip. Emma holds Mimi carefully. The kitten is warm now. It closes its eyes. Emma smiles. She is sleepy. Mom rings the doorbell. Ding dong! A woman opens the door. A little girl stands behind her. The little girl has red eyes. She looks sad. Emma holds up the kitten. "Is this your kitten?" she asks. The little girl's face changes. "Mimi!" she cries. The kitten opens its eyes. "Meow!" The little girl runs to the door. "Mimi, I looked everywhere!" Emma gives the kitten to the girl. The girl hugs Mimi gently. The woman smiles. "Thank you so much," she says. Emma asks, "How did Mimi get in the shoebox?" The little girl looks embarrassed. "I put her in the box for a game," she says. "Then the box was gone. I think my little brother moved it." Mom smiles kindly. "Mimi had a big morning." Emma says, "She was wet and cold." The little girl hugs Mimi. "I am sorry, Mimi." Mimi touches the girl's hand with her tiny paw. Emma smiles. She is happy now. The woman says, "Would you like to come in for cookies?" Emma looks at Mom. Mom smiles. "For a few minutes." They go inside. The house is warm. The little girl's name is Sophie. Sophie gives Mimi a small blanket. Mimi curls up on the blanket. Emma and Sophie eat cookies. Sophie says, "Thank you for finding Mimi." Emma says, "She found us. She came to our door." Sophie smiles. "Mimi is smart." Emma nods. "Very smart." After a few minutes, Emma and Mom go home. The rain has stopped. The street is wet. The sky is still gray. But Emma feels happy. At home, Emma sees the empty shoebox near the door. She picks it up. Mom says, "What are you doing?" Emma smiles. "I want to keep it." "Why?" Mom asks. Emma looks at the box. "Because today, it was not just a shoebox." Mom smiles. "What was it?" Emma says, "It was a kitten box." Mom laughs. Emma puts the box in her room. Then she sits by the window. Outside, a small gray and white kitten sits in the yellow house window. It is Mimi. Mimi looks at Emma. Emma waves. Mimi lifts one tiny paw. Emma laughs. "Goodbye, Mimi." Then Emma opens her book again. Now the house is quiet. But Emma smiles. A rainy Saturday can still be a good day.